If you are a digital nomad and entrepreneur working remotely and looking to incorporate an offshore company to optimize your tax and grow your international business with robust banking infrastructure, Hong Kong should be at the top of your list in 2025. And there are many international consultants talking about the Hong Kong option as well, because it's consistently simple, stable, and reliable company and tax system. If you are doing the research about Hong Kong setup, want to see how it actually works for digital nomad, or just curious about why Hong Kong is that popular options all the time, this video is for you, as I'm going to provide you with comprehensive guidance on incorporating your offshore company in this international financial hub. By watching until the end, you will gain a clear understanding of, number one, the key benefits of having the Hong Kong LLC as digital nomad, both in terms of the business and taxations. Number two, the requirements, process, and timeline for company and banking setup. And number three, the maintenance responsibility in the second year and beyond. And finally, we will look into a real client's case study illustrating how my clients paid 0% tax on millions in annual profits legally. This video is packed with practical information. I can provide this clarity because I'm a certified accountant and tax advisor based in Hong Kong. Unlike other non-CPA agencies, we offer one-stop services for Hong Kong incorporations and ongoing legal compliance, eliminating the middleman. Subscribe for more professional tips on Hong Kong and international tax strategy. Let's dive in. I'll approach the benefits from two angles. One is the tax benefits and other is business benefits. Let's talk about the tax benefits first. Hong Kong features a straightforward tax system with no VAT, no dividend tax, and no capital gain tax. Companies are only required to file profit tax annually. Under the total tax system, a Hong Kong LLC is not subject to profit tax on the offshore earnings. In other words, if your business is entirely outside Hong Kong, your company can basically pay 0% tax on its profit. For example, if you operate a Shopify store under a Hong Kong company and generate 7-figure profits in a year, if you can prove you have no Hong Kong customer, suppliers, warehouse, office, or employees in Hong Kong, you can basically pay 0% tax on your entire profits. It's not a tax loophole like the US LLC pass-through arrangement. It's an official tax exemption supported by the comprehensive legal documents, such as the audit reports, tax returns, and assessment. These documentations are becoming increasingly important in 2025 and beyond. In addition to the tax benefits, I want to talk about the business-friendly environment in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is very welcoming to international business, allowing 100% foreign ownership of the Hong Kong LLC along with the international banking infrastructure. Even if you live and work outside Hong Kong, like many digital nomads among my clients, having a Hong Kong company gives you easy access to the international banking. Up to this moment of 2025, there are over 5 international fintech companies headquartered in Hong Kong, offering business account service with global functionality similar to Wise, enabling you to keep your assets under the Hong Kong company business account and move money freely in and out Hong Kong anytime and any amount. Additionally, the international payment gateway like Stripe, Shopify Payments, and PayPal are working independently for the Hong Kong region and welcome for foreign-owned companies for onboarding. Setting up a Hong Kong offshore company is straightforward and quick for anyone from anywhere. Hong Kong welcomes international individuals to establish limited companies for global business operations with a user-friendly setup process and requirements. Let's break this down into two main stages: incorporations and the banking setup, which can typically be completed within 2 weeks. To begin the incorporation process, you will need 3 key items. Number 1, company secretaries and the business address. You must appoint a licensed company secretaries in Hong Kong and provide a business address located in Hong Kong. Ideally, this should be a CPA like us who is eligible to take care of all the steps before and after the incorporations. Second, the shareholder. Your company needs at least one shareholder, which can be a holding company incorporated anywhere or an individual from anywhere along with their international passport and proof of residential address. Director. You also need at least one human director who can be of any nationality, and they also must provide their passport and proof of residential address. A side note, unlike Singapore, Hong Kong does not require a local nominee director. In other words, you can become the only shareholder and director of your home company, even you are from France, UK, US, or any other countries. Once we gather this information and complete the basic KYC procedures, incorporations can be finished remotely in only 2 to 3 days. And once your company is formed, you can immediately apply for business bank accounts and set up payment gateways. I recommend starting with the fintech companies such as the Air Wallets and Currency, as their application processes are quicker and easier than those traditional banks like HSBC. They cater well to foreign owners from various industries, whether you are operating as a small marketing agency, a one-person software contractor, or e-commerce store. The onboarding process can be complete entirely online, typically taking 5 to 7 working days until account activations. Of course, the KYC process will depend on specific business scenario and the director's background. Check this video if you want more information on securing your account opening. So, now you realize that the setting up a Hong Kong LLC is easy and quick, but it doesn't mean the maintenance is casual. In fact, maintaining a Hong Kong LLC requires serious attention, and you could get into trouble if it is not in good hands. Let's check this timeline. First of all, there are no monthly filing requirements for the Hong Kong LLC, only annual. What you need to do regularly is basically keep your transaction records like the regular bank reconciliations and keep the business supporting documents as normal bookkeeping record. Essentially, the compliance workload is minimal during the first 12 months after the date of incorporation. Then starting from the first annual renew date, there are 2 maintenance tasks to manage. Number 1, the annual renew filing. This occurred on the anniversary date and involved updating the personal details of the director and shareholder along with the business certificate. It will usually be handled by your company secretaries, so it's an easy job. And the second part, audit reports and tax filing. This is actually the key maintenance burden of the Hong Kong company. All the Hong Kong company, whether locally or foreign owned, must file a profit tax return accompanied by an audit report prepared by the practicing CPA like us. The CPA will collect financial and bookkeeping data from the company, including the annual bank statements and the payment transactions records, to ensure that the audit financial statements meet tax reporting standard. It is also the CPA's responsibility to assess and file the offshore exemption applications to achieve 0% tax alongside the profit tax return. An important tips here: to ensure compliance with offshore exemption rules, it is essential to work directly with a dedicated practicing CPA on the audit report and tax filing, rather than through a middleman. This direct collaboration with CPA provides the best advice and thoughtful review of your operation cycle and documentation completeness. As I mentioned in another videos, the offshore exemption process is long and serious, and you don't want to make any mistakes in order to secure the 0% status. Case study: to help you visualize the Hong Kong offshore company setup and maintenance, let's look at a classic scenario from my client's portfolio, also by a timeline. In January 2021, a client from Australia who owns a 7-figure Shopify dropshipping business focusing in US market decided to relocate from Australia to Bali for better tax optimization personally and also for the business. After consulting with me, he opted to close his Australia company and transitions his entire e-commerce business to Hong Kong structure. On day 1, as a sole shareholder and director, he provided his Australian passport and proof of address in Bali to complete the KYC process. By day 3, we successfully incorporated his Hong Kong company through the e-registry. On the same date, he applied for a Air Wallets account by providing transaction history from his Australian company and register his Shopify account along with Shopify payments and PayPal. By day 7, his AirWallet's global accounts were approved and linked to all payment gateways, allowing him to kickstart his business. And so on, the sales income could be directly transferred from the Shopify, PayPal to AirWallet. He could also pay Chinese supplier easily by local transfer. As many Chinese factories nowadays, they use Hong Kong companies for receiving payments. The clients also utilize the virtual debit card features from AirWallet for managing payments to multiple Facebook accounts. For bookkeeping, he hired a part-time bookkeeper to check banking records and gather supporting documents under our guidance. Overall, operations were smooth, easier, and much cost-effective than running an Australian company. Okay, the timelines go to June 2022, 18 months after the incorporation. The company received its first profit tax return. We assist with the audit report as an auditor, provide review and advice, and applied for the offshore exemptions alongside the audit reports and the tax return filing, which occurs annually. Now, 2025, 4 years after incorporation, the company continues to operate smoothly, maintaining the compliance while legally paying 0% tax under the offshore exemption rules, amounting to $1 million in net profit each year. In summary, as a digital nomad running a remote business like this Australian clients, you can also enjoy the fast and easy setup, full banking infrastructure, serious maintenance, and legitimate tax benefits under the Hong Kong incorporations. I hope my information is helpful for you. Book me a consultation call if you want to review your current setup and get personalized advice about your plan to incorporate in Hong Kong. Have a good one.